Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue the second lesson in history. I am going to recap the lesson one by one from trade to territory. Yesterday we saw the two battles, Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. These two battles laid the foundation for the British Empire in India. Today we are going to learn about the Carnatic Wars. Once again I am reminding you, this was taught by me the last week, isn't it? In the offline class only. If you have that video you can see it. If you don't have the video you can use this also. In the 18th century, see it is given there. In the 18th century, the Carnatic Wars were fought between various Indian rulers, British and French East India Company on either side. Traditionally, Britain and France were rival countries in Europe. Their rivalry continued in India also over trade and territories. It resulted in Carnatic Wars. There were three Carnatic Wars fought from 1746 to 1763. Now, let us see the first Carnatic War. You can see here, three Carnatic Wars were given. The first Carnatic War was fought between 1746 to 48. The second Carnatic War was fought between 1749 to 1754. And the third Carnatic War was fought between 1756 and 1763. The first Carnatic War. The first Carnatic War was the outbreak of Austrian War of Succession in Europe. The English and the French were on opposite camps. It echoed in India also. The Nawab of Carnatic, Anwaruddin, appealed the British for help. You can see the picture of Anwaruddin here. When the French forces attacked him, but before the British comes, the French army defeated the Indian army. That battle was known as Battle of Adayar and it was fought at Santhom, Chennai. At the same time, in Europe, the Austrian War of Succession came to an end by the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. Okay. Now, second Carnatic War. The main cause, see, second Carnatic War. The main cause of this war was the issue of succession in Carnatic and Hyderabad. Anwaruddin and Chanda Sahib were the two claimants to the throne of Carnatic. In Karnataka also there was war of succession and in Hyderabad also there was a war of succession. Who was to become the next king? That is called war of succession. In Hyderabad, Nasir Jung and Muzaffar Jung. This is Nasir Jung and this is Muzaffar Jung. These two were the claimants to the throne of Hyderabad. Now, the French supported Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jung. Automatically, the English supported Anwaruddin, okay, and Nasir Jung. Now, the French governor Dupleix, you can see the picture of Dupleix, he is a French governor. Dupleix, Chanda Sahib and this Muzaffar Jung formed an alliance and defeated and killed Anwaruddin. You can see it in the book. His son Muhammad Ali ran away to Trichinopoly. Chanda Sahib became the Nawab of Carnatic and rewarded the French with a grant of 80 villages around Pondicherry. Okay, in the Deccan also, the French defeated and killed this Nasir Jung. You can see the Nasir Jung and made Muzaffar Jung as the Nizam. The new Nizam gave ample rewards to the French. But in 1751, this Muzaffar Jung was assassinated by his own people. So, the French made Salabat Jung, the brother of Nasir Jung, was raised to throne because that Salabat Jung supported the French. He granted the right to collect taxes from the northern Sarkars to the French. Okay. Now, next one is the Battle of Arcot. You can see the book. Yes, the Battle of Arcot. Here it is given. You can see. The Battle of Arcot. Dupleix sent forces to besiege the fort of Trichy, where Muhammad Ali had taken shelter. We already learnt now in the second Carnatic War, Anwaruddin, the Nawab of Carnatic, was killed, and so his son Muhammad Ali ran away to Trichinopoli. So now this Dupleix, he went to Trichy, besieged Trichy, and want to defeat the Muhammad Ali. Chanda Sahib also joined with the French. In the British side, now Robert Clive, the British, now what they did, they sent this Robert Clive, was entrusted the task of capturing Arcot. He defeated the French at Arni and Kaveri Park. Chanda Sahib of Carnatic was killed, and Muhammad Ali, the son of Anwaruddin, was made a Nawab of Arcot. Okay? Yes. Now, let us see the third Carnatic. Now, after this Battle of Arcot, the Treaty of Pondicherry was signed, according to which both the powers, the French and the British powers, agreed not to interfere in the internal affairs of the native states. The treaty made the British stronger. Now, let us see the third Carnatic War. The outbreak of the 7 Years' War in Europe led to the Third Carnatic War. In Europe, there was a war, and it was an echo of that war in Carnatic also. The Third Carnatic War took place. That is the Battle of Vandewash. The Third Carnatic War was fought on January 22nd, 1760. The English army under General Eyrecourt totally defeated the French army under Lally. Within a year, the French had lost all their possessions in India. So, the Treaty of Paris was signed in Europe. The 7 Years' War was concluded by the Treaty of Paris. The French settlements, including Pondicherry, were given back to the French, but the French dominance in India practically came to an end. That's all about the Carnatic Wars. Watch the video and answer the questions given in the assignment.